Just a few kilometers from the noisy heart of modern Cairo, one of history's greatest mysteries stands in silent majesty. The Great Pyramid of Giza. This colossal monument rises nearly 146 meters into the sky, built from more than 2 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. And here's the truly mind-bending part. It was built over 4,500 years ago. Think about that. No iron tools, no advanced machinery, no engines. Not even the wheel as we know it today. So the question echoes across the centuries. How did an ancient civilization, armed with little more than stone, copper, and sheer human will, build something that still challenges modern science? This isn't just an academic puzzle. It's a window into a civilization whose knowledge, organization, and engineering genius exceeded everything we thought possible. And despite centuries of study, the pyramids remain one of humanity's most enduring enigmas. To understand the scale of this achievement, we have to confront the numbers. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus claimed the Great Pyramid was built in roughly 20 to 30 years. If we take the lower end 20 years and assume they worked year-round without a single break, it means one massive stone block was placed every 2.5 minutes, day and night, for 2 decades straight. And the challenge doesn't end there. Some stones, especially those inside the king's chamber, weigh more than 50 tons. These massive granite blocks were transported from Aswan, nearly 800 kilometers to the south. How were they moved across deserts and rivers? How were they lifted more than 60 meters into the air? And how were they positioned with such precision that even today you can't slide a razor blade between them? Over the years, countless theories have tried to solve this puzzle. Each one explains a part of the story, but none seems to answer everything. The most traditional explanation is the external ramp theory. It suggests that massive ramps were built from mud brick, and stone and workers dragged the blocks up on wooden sledges, possibly wetting the sand to reduce friction. But this theory has serious problems. A ramp gentle enough to reach the pyramid's summit would need to stretch for more than a kilometer and would require more material than the pyramid itself. And what about spiral ramps wrapping around the structure? How could builders maintain precise angles if the pyramid's outer walls were hidden behind the ramp? In 2007, French architect Jean-Pierre Houdin proposed a radical alternative, the internal ramp theory. He suggested builders used an external ramp for only the lower third of the pyramid, then switched to a hidden internal spiral ramp carved inside the structure itself. Later, radar scans did reveal unexplained voids and corridors within the pyramid, adding credibility to the idea. This theory solves many problems, like sharp turns and precision control. Yet even it struggles to fully explain how the heaviest stones of the king's chamber were lifted and placed. Of course, there are more radical ideas. Some researchers proposed that the stones weren't quarried at all, but cast in molds using an ancient form of limestone concrete. Others have suggested sound levitation, lost technologies, or even extraterrestrial assistance. But none of these ideas are supported by solid scientific evidence. And more importantly, they underestimate the incredible capabilities of the ancient Egyptians. What truly deepens the mystery isn't just how the pyramids were built, but how precisely. Each side of the Great Pyramid's base measures about 230 meters. The difference between the longest and shortest sides is only a few centimeters. The base is almost perfectly level. and the pyramid is aligned to the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, with an error of just 3 arc minutes. That level of precision demands advanced surveying methods and deep astronomical knowledge. Ancient builders likely used stars to find true north, relying on celestial alignments that no longer exist due to Earth's axial wobble. They might have used water-filled trenches to level the foundation with astonishing accuracy. So who really built the pyramids? For centuries, popular imagination painted the builders as slaves, whipped into submission. But modern archaeology tells a very different story. In the 1990s, archaeologists discovered workers' tombs near the pyramid's simple but honorable burials. Slaves were not buried beside kings. Nearby, entire workers' villages were uncovered, complete with bakeries, breweries, and even medical facilities. Evidence shows workers were fed, housed, and treated for their injuries. Teens had proud names like Friends of Khufu and the Strong Ones of Khufu, and their graffiti is still visible inside the pyramid. It seems construction was a national project, likely seasonal. During the Nile floods, when farming was impossible, farmers became builders, contributing in exchange for food, shelter, and status. The pyramids are not just random piles of stone. They are mathematical and cosmic statements carved into the earth. For example, the ratio of the pyramid's height to its base perimeter closely mirrors the mathematical value of pi. Was this intentional or a remarkable coincidence? We also know that internal shafts align with specific stars. The northern shaft points toward the ancient pole star, while the southern shaft aligns with Orion's belt, which the Egyptians associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. To the ancient Egyptians, the pyramid wasn't just a tomb. It was a gateway to the stars. This brings us to the Orion Correlation Theory. In 1983, researcher Robert Bauval proposed that the 3 pyramids of Giza mirror the 3 stars of Orion's belt, with the smallest pyramid slightly offset, just like the stars. He suggested the entire Giza Plateau symbolized the Milky Way, with the Nile River representing the celestial river. While critics argue this is a case of seeing patterns where none exist, no one disputes one thing. The ancient Egyptians were deeply obsessed with the stars and with eternity. Officially, the pyramids were royal tombs. But here's another puzzle. Inside the Great Pyramid, no mummy was ever found, no treasures, no inscriptions. Were they looted thousands of years ago? Or were they never meant to hold bodies at all? Some researchers suggest the pyramids were ceremonial temples, astronomical instruments, or symbols of absolute royal power. The most likely truth is that they were all of these things at once: a tomb, a temple, a political statement, and a bridge between earth and sky. Perhaps the most unsettling question is this: why were later pyramids smaller, weaker, and less precise? Did essential knowledge disappear? Did the political and economic landscape change? Or did the secrets simply die with a select group of master builders? The tools we found, copper chisels, stone hammers, seemed painfully simple, yet the results were monumental. The true technology may not have been machines, but organization, experience, and accumulated wisdom that is now lost to time. Today, advanced technologies are revealing new secrets. One scanning has detected massive unknown voids inside the Great Pyramid. Are they structural chambers, hidden passages, or something we don't yet understand? Around the pyramids, archaeologists have uncovered harbors, roads, and workshops, showing that these were not isolated monuments but the heart of a vast, meticulously planned complex. After 4.5 millennia, the pyramids still refuse to give up all their secrets. And maybe that's the point. They remind us that ancient humans were not primitive. They were visionary. They believed in eternity. They organized entire nations. They built for the afterlife. Perhaps we will never fully solve the mystery of the pyramids, but in their silence they whisper a powerful truth. When human belief, knowledge, and determination unite, the impossible becomes stone. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries.